Whyte is obsessed with me because he gay. I feel he gay, cheating on his husband.
I was told to look back at this, and people ask me what I think about it. And Deontay Wilder clearly called Dillian Whyte gay. Now, I had a live yesterday when I was in DR, okay? I'm back now. I'm back in the States, and a question was asked to me like, hey, do you think Deontay Wilder himself is gay? And I'm like, well, I mean, who really cares? I don't think that's really relevant to can he fight or not. Do I think he is gay? I mean, I don't think so. You know what I mean? But I think a lot of things are meant to be used as derogatory, slander. Okay. And this is one of them. Wilder saying that Dillian Whyte is gay is just because he wants an opportunity to fight. Deontay Wilder had one mandatory and fucking 10 title defenses. And the number one guy, he couldn't seem to fight. Why? Because he picked those fighters. Those fighters were handpicked, every fucking one of them, except Dominic Breazeale. And Dominic Breazeale was placed in a position to be a mandatory, and it wasn't a true mandatory because he wasn't the number one fucking fighter ranked by the WBC, which Deontay Wilder was the WBC champ at the time. Who did that? Mauricio Sulaiman. But the same Sulaiman people on Wilder's team will blast back and forth about something that he said and taken out of context. Okay. Now, as far as Whyte goes, that makes Whyte very angry because Whyte has been fighting all the guys that probably Deontay Wilder should have fought. Okay? And I don't know why that fight hasn't happened. I would rather Deontay Wilder fight Dillian Whyte now and Joshua fight Fury. That would be awesome for boxing per se, for the progression of boxing. This fight did hold up boxing, but did it have to happen? Yes, due to legal contractual agreements. Nothing more, nothing less though. Was it more popular fight? No. Was it better than other fights that could be made? Hell no. Was it the fight that we wanted to see? No. But does that mean I want to see it? Hell yeah, I want to see it. Because this third fight breaks down everything. But enough of the third fight. Back to Dillian Whyte. Bars. Him saying he's gay because he wants an opportunity, he's been chasing him. That just shows me that, you would rather slander a person than get a fight made. And it also shows you that if he beats Tyson Fury, there's other fighters that he could fight. The question is, will he ever fight him? See, these guys that work or fight under certain networks, they can hide behind those networks due to the politics behind the networks, okay, and the promotional companies. Him calling Dillian Whyte gay, I haven't even seen, if we're talking about him being homosexual, I haven't seen Dillian Whyte talking about things that's dealing with homosexuality. Okay, he's said some raunchy things here and there and all that. Deontay Wilder has too. But speaking of Deontay Wilder, Deontay Wilder is a man. Any man that says, I want to have a fucking child, that's on that suspect. Do I think he's homosexual? No, I don't. I think that was kind of weird. Did I report it? No. Because, what does that have to do with boxing? That's some Ellie setback shit. Oh, would you like to do this? How do you feel about something that has nothing to do with boxing? To me, I think Wilder just, is slander. It's back and forth, action, talk, trash, capping, whatever you want to call it. This is all this is. He said he's gay. He said that before. Like, something like on the grounds of, you want some pussy or something. I don't know. It was weird. But anyway, and you got to think about it. Well, hey, he clearly gay. He's just gay because he wants an opportunity to fight you. Think about that in reality. If somebody wanted to fight you, man, I want to fight you, man, and they follow you everywhere around and you don't want to fight them. And then your response is, oh, man, he just gay because he like me. No, he wants to punch your fucking face in. Or at least he wants to try to punch your face in. You know what I mean? Because I think at the end of the day, DW and DW need to fight. You know, and and Deontay Wilder saying, hey, well, he's tall as shit on my paper and all this, that, and the other. I think that him saying those type of things, he ain't nothing but shit on my toilet paper. I just flushed a year ago. You didn't flush shit a year ago. So stop. That just shows you the arrogance of Wilder. That's one of the things I don't like about Wilder. He gets beside himself. He was protected by Maurice Suleiman for a very long time, and they took Dillian Whyte and used him as they wanted him, and they were so glad that he was knocked out by Povetkin in the first fight. And that's the only thing that stopped Dillian Whyte from either suing the WBC, which I wish he would have done. I don't fucking like the WBC, because I know what they're behind. And other people should understand the WBC, we be crooks, we be cunts, we be whatever whatever you want to call them. It don't stand for the World Boxing Council, okay? It doesn't. They have no integrity over there. They make shit up as they go. They gave Tyson Fury an opportunity to fight Deontay Wilder, and karma hit again. He beat the piss out of Deontay Wilder. So if anybody wiped their ass with you, it's Fury. So you want to talk about a guy that you've never fought, but let him keep fighting, keep going, mate, and soon we'll see each other once more. What the fuck does that mean? Think about what I did. Look, think about what he just said. Deontay Wilder on Dillian Whyte. Let me rephrase again. He ain't nothing but shit to my toilet paper I just flushed a year ago. But let him keep fighting, keep going, mate. Soon we shall see each other once more. He is the scum between my toes. Okay, you're just capping, but what I don't get is, let me see, soon we will see each other once more. What the fuck does that really mean? When did Deontay Wilder run into Dillian Whyte? Oh, you mean when you got knocked out by Vladimir Klitschko? Because that was the time that he claimed you were there. Because I haven't seen any accounts with Dillian, or heard any accounts with Dillian Whyte and Deontay Wilder's been in the same place. Now, him and Dean, when he came to the States, wherever he went, I think he was in the UK, Deontay was. Well, they're just saying, hey, you're shit to my toilet paper. I covered this, I think, early last week. And I'm looking at this and I'm like, he's shit to your toilet paper. So you're thinking you're better than him. Why? Both of you got beat same year. Right? You have a loss and a draw. He has 2 losses. So you got 2 blemishes on your record. DW, same abbreviations. None of you motherfuckers are champion. Well, now, actually, he is. He's an interim champion. You are not. You're a guy with a contractual agreement. And you're trying to get that belt back. But what happens when you get it back? If you don't fight guys like Dillian Whyte, why are you talking about Dillian Whyte? Why are you talking? You question the man's sexuality. You're talking about, hey, he's shit to your toilet paper. Yeah, you think you're better than him. I get it. But at the end of the day, show people that you're better than him. Show people that you can knock him out. And this has nothing to do with them actually fighting. This is all about this, not about this. Show us this. Show us the reason why you couldn't say shit to Tyson Fury when he was in your face. Okay. Then you leave. Then, oh yeah, I think he cheated. You couldn't say that shit in his face. That does not sound heroic. And that doesn't sound like, oh, let's talk more action. Because you're talking shit about Dillian Whyte, though. A guy that you won't fight, though. Okay? So I don't understand what he's talking about. But him being gay, I haven't had any, which it really doesn't matter anyway. You know what I'm saying? If that's the case, he's gay. That's just him slandering Dillian Whyte. Hopefully the seeds that are from all the trash talk will eventually grow something that leads to a fight. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think about Deontay Wilder calling Dillian Whyte gay. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.